You are listening to Travel Radio 92 FM, where this week we've challenged 3 people to test out the best way to get to Paris. With us today we have Ron Smith, who took his wife to Paris by plane for their 35th wedding anniversary. We are joined with Adam Johnson, who took his family by car for their annual holiday. And finally, Lola Williams, who chose the Eurostar again after her honeymoon last year. First, let's hear from Adam. So Adam, you took your wife and children by car.
Yeah.
So how was the experience?
Well, it was really tough being in such confined space for so long. It took half the day for us to get there, and days of planning. The kids didn't cope with the long journey, and so many stops had to be made for petrol, food, toilets. It took us around 7 hours to get into Paris, so no sightseeing on that day, just straight to bed. We got very lost after the ferry. All in all, very time consuming.
So the question is, will you be going to Paris again anytime soon?
I'm sure you never buy a car again.
Thank you for speaking to us, Adam. So a low rating there for getting to Paris by car. Next, let's hear from Ron, who decided that getting to Paris would be best by plane. He and his retired wife had planned the arrangements for 2 days, making it difficult to find the best deal on flights.
Yes, the flight was delayed and we found ourselves in the middle of this packed airport and didn't have anywhere to sit as we waited to board the flight. The flight was around 3.5 hours long, which made it very tiring and draining on me and my wife. Once we landed in France, we had to get a taxi to central Paris, making the journey more expensive.
So if you were to go again next year, what would you do differently?
We'd take the Eurostar. Friends tell us it's the best way to get to Paris, so I don't know why we didn't choose it before.
Now lastly, we are speaking to Lola, who took her husband to Paris by Eurostar. The couple took the Eurostar last year for their honeymoon and had no complaints, so let's hear from her. Hi Lola, tell us about the Eurostar.
Don't go any other way. The Eurostar allows you to make spontaneous trips as we can buy the tickets on the same day and travel easily. We were given the freedom to travel without the hassle of planning. It only takes you 2 hours and 16 minutes to get into Paris, and we were a short walk away from our hotel. The free Wi-Fi and comfortability of the Eurostar makes the experience enjoyable and not stressful.
Thank you for speaking to us. So the results from this experiment show that the Eurostar is the way to travel. These people tested it so you don't have to.